Welcome back to Gaming with Spoons, guys. So I just got done watching the Game Awards, and I have to say this year was pretty lackluster. A lot of the surprises that they had or things to show off didn't really excite me too much. I was taken aback that God of War won Game of the Year. I mean, just that fact alone, God of War deserves it. But I was honestly expecting Red Dead Redemption to pretty much just steal the show on everything. So the fact that one of my favorite games from this year had gotten Game of the Year over a game that I thought would steal it just absolutely blew my mind. God of War was an amazing game and deserved it. But let's talk about some of the announcement trailers, because that's really the bulk of the Game Awards that we actually care about. Now, I have to say a lot of the announcements were really hit and miss. There wasn't a lot of exciting things going on. We got some really cool looking indie games. That new game by Abzu definitely looked pretty interesting. I was intrigued by that art style. There were a couple of other indie titles that I thought might be worth checking out, but one game I was kind of holding out for to see if that they would announce would be Obsidian's new RPG that they were coming through. I wasn't expecting this to be originally worked on by the creators of the original Fallout, but it does intrigue me. It does look interesting, and I did like the graphical style. It looked very cartoony, post-apocalyptic. Young Yeah said, that's the live stream I decided to watch along with it, but like he said, it looked like a love child between Borderlands and Fallout, and I kind of have to agree. The game looks really fun. I'm very curious to see where this is going. It is coming out on Xbox One and PlayStation 4, but they said creating their new universe. So does that mean that if this is a game that is going to continue to get sequels, that this game is exclusively going to be on the Xbox next-gen system? Okay. I'm down for more reasons to be able to buy an Xbox the next Xbox generation, because I'm a gamer at most, and being a gamer, I want to be able to experience all games, so playing these games on different consoles is always something that I am for. Perhaps one of the biggest things I was not expecting to even remotely see there was a trailer for Psychonauts 2. I absolutely loved the first Psychonauts. I thought it was an amazing game, an amazing 3D platformer, so unique in its execution and what it was trying to do. And I knew it was getting a sequel, but I wasn't expecting to hear about it. So I'm really excited to finally have something of a trailer for Psychonauts 2, and I'm very curious to see where this is going to go. It looks to have a lot of the same crazy stuff that the first one did, and I can't wait to see. Psychonauts 2 is a game that I will be picking up. For those of you who don't know, Psychonauts is a game made by Tim Schafer, who has made such games as Brutal Legend. I believe he helped out on the Monkey Island games. And he's had a prominent role in the video game industry and has been behind some of the cult classic games, such as Grim Fandango and Full Throttle. And, of course, Psychonauts does have a cult following as well. But exciting news there. What I wasn't expecting, though, was the announcement right there at the end. And I was expecting it, I guess, during some time, but I wasn't expecting it to be the way that they had brought him in. I wish they would have shown maybe some more concepts of how he was going to fight, but I guess that's going to come later. But announcing Joker, or the main protagonist from Persona 5 in Smash Bros., this was huge. This was something that, thanks to Namdi actually tweeting me while I was at work, I had already known going in, but I wanted to watch it and see it firsthand and really see it. And it took me by surprise. I was so excited to hear Joker for Persona 5. I'm like, from Persona 5 in Smash Bros. I'm like, yes. I want to see how they're able to bring Joker into Smash Bros. Because if they bring back Ultimates in Smash Bros., You know, they're going to have to bring Sentinel back in there and have him be that special. Maybe his one shot that he does to Yagoboth and completely takes him out. You know, that'd be so freaking cool to see, just Yagoboth going, or the Sentinel, you know, being the ultimate, his ultimate would be really awesome. I'm excited to hear that he's getting the stage, excited to hear that there's Persona 5 music in that game, because Persona 5 hands down had a flat-out incredible soundtrack. I mean, oh gosh, like this just opens up a door of possibilities and something that I hope happens. I'm hoping that we will get a definitive edition of Persona 5 and be able to have that so we can play that on the Nintendo Switch. And you can bet your socks I will double dip when Persona 5, if Persona 5 gets released on the Nintendo Switch. That will be a game that I will go out and buy full $60 again day one, just to replay it on this. Oh yeah, even after doing, even after I go through my second playthrough, or third playthrough, sorry, to get my Platinum Trophy for Persona 5. But I do wonder if this is going to open a gateway for maybe Atlas to hop onto the mobile platforms, which is something that I think is fine. I think that there are some games that are more than well capable of being on next-gen hardware and still being able to run on the Nintendo Switch. I don't think every game needs to have a graphical superiority, but that's a video for another day. I just wanted to get my thoughts out there with what was announced, what was released, the overall thing of the Game Awards. Pretty underwhelming for the most part, but the highlights were definitely Obsidian's RPG and Psychonauts 2, and then of course Joker coming to the Smash Bros. Roster as DLC packs. Just absolutely mind-boggling. And he is character 1 out of 5, so we still have 4 more characters to be announced. So, down below, guys, let me know what you think about this. Hit subscribe there for me to keep up to date with all of my content. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links down below in that description box. Most importantly, stay happy, be happy, game happy. Spoons is checking out.